Hey, what's up, everybody? Video 44 coming at you another video. All right, so the score is 58-46 at the half. The Nets are up in Brooklyn at Barclays Center, and it's one of those games where, of course, without the stars, you're kind of just expecting the guys to try to do their best to make up for the easy buckets that Bron gets. And it's just very difficult for us to do so. Um, 3-point shooting is not falling. We're shooting about 30%. Uh, Offensive rebounding, defensive rebound, we're just getting out rebounded basically by the Nets. They got some really, really good play out of guys like Watanabe, Duran Sharp, Royce O'Neal. They're just all over us in the paint. Obviously, Claxton as well. So that's really what I'm seeing down there. It's just a lot of them pushing our guys out of the way. Winyan Gabriel got some minutes early on, did some very good things, dunking the ball, stuff like that. We're hoping to see him get some minutes, so we're happy he finally did. Um, it's inefficiency issues. Um, Dennis Schroeder, 1 for 7. Got to do better. That's not working. Patrick Beverly, 0 for 4, I believe it was. Not so good. Um, Lonnie Walker's efficiency wasn't where we needed it to be. Russell Westbrook did score the ball some. In fact, at one point, he was the only person really getting any scoring done. But, later on, as the quarter progressed, we were able to get Thomas Bryant and Troy Brown involved in the scoring. So that's what we're doing. We're just struggling to score the ball so bad. It's not even funny. We're attempting layups over shot blockers, just like I always say. Every day is some type of play that we end up throwing away where we're trying to lay the ball up over somebody that clearly is going to block the shot. It's just a wasted possession every time. I know we're trying to get to the line, but we got to try to find better ways of cutting off the angles for these shot blockers, like Stu said. So that's something I saw there. Um, Kyrie Irving doesn't really have it going like he normally does, but he is getting to the line a lot, and of course, efficiency comes with that. So he's making up for it at the line. We have got to do a good job of trying to bring it to him, take it to him, and make him a fouler. I like what I saw from Patrick Beverly on him. He was excellent on Kai. That's one of the reasons why Kai was not able to get off some of those shots the way he wanted to, was because Patrick Beverly was down there drawing fouls and doing things like that. Got to give Winning Gabriel a shout out as well for drawing 2 offensive fouls in a row, back to back. Type of stuff I've been telling us you just ain't gonna get nowhere else. We saw Max Christie get some minutes in the first quarter, but didn't play that great. I've been lobbying for him to get minutes, but I didn't see a whole lot of good there. So he's gonna have to come back out there and play better with the minutes given. But it's a struggle. Rui Hachimura, we got him going. He attempted a lot of shots, but not a lot of efficiency there. We just don't know him yet. He's out there trying to catch lobs with Thomas Bryant and messing up the plays. Just no continuity because they've had no practice time and guys don't know each other. So this is what I was saying about throwing him out there and having him play these, savior type minutes as if he's about to come out there and then do right. And if he bricks a bunch of shots, now people are going to say he's not playing well. That's just misguided to begin with. He needs continuity, time with the team, and until he gets that, you can't judge him. And you got to double that on with the fact that he's playing on the road. Um, you know what I mean? It's impossible for him to find his footing with this team without having to bump his head along the way and learn on the fly. So I think he's playing well under those circumstances. The shot isn't falling, but he's doing enough hustle things just like he did in the first 2 games to make you feel good about playing him. So I'm happy with his play. I just want some of them shots to fall, particularly from the free throw line. 3-point shots come and go, but the free throw line, I want to see him sharpen up there. Um, so that's where my head is. We got to keep featuring Thomas Bryant. We got off to a slow start. Obviously, small ball got us into a huge deficit as we expected. We went down by as much as 17 because the only people who were shooting the ball was Patrick Beverly and Dennis Schroeder at one point, as expected. So as I said, the bench needed to come in and make up for what the starters are inevitably going to do, which is cost us a big deficit. They're going to give us a deficit. So our team did a solid job of trying to get back in the game. But like I said, that front court, the Deron Sharps of the world and the Watanabe of the world, they just weren't letting us do that. They were really, really taking us to us in the paint. So we got to do a better job of respecting their shot blockers, do a much better job of rebounding the ball, and get away from shooters that are not able to score. You know what I mean? As we always say, let's make life easier for ourselves by getting the ball to bigger people. And you see the results. This game is yet another example. The first half's another example we can study of what happens when we start small, play 4 guards as he did in the first half in a certain lineup where he left Winyan Gabriel to be the only center on the floor, which he's not a center at all. But these are the type of things you saw. We go down by 17, and you know, it's like we're scratching our head as if we don't know why this happened. We know exactly why it happened, because the man put 4 guards on the floor. You know what I mean? So the lead is always going to go down by 17 or more in the NBA if you're going to run those type of lineups. It just is what it is, no matter who you're going against. So this is yet another example of that. And now we're trying to dig ourselves out of the hole that the starting lineup going that small inevitably puts you in. This is an every night occurrence. So I expect the Lakers to have an interesting third quarter where they probably bring it up close, and then I expect Kyrie Irving to go crazy in the fourth quarter. Keep an eye on Seth Curry because he didn't get off in the first half, so you know he will in the second. So that's what I have to say, man. This ain't looking good. It's looking bad. The Nets ain't even playing that well, and we can't put up enough points to even keep up with them when they're not shooting the ball like they would be. So this is getting off to a bad start, and hopefully in the second half we'll see an entirely different Laker team. That's what I'm hoping to see. Just come out with a different attitude, and just try to lean on the people who were scoring. You know, give Troy Brown more shots. Give Thomas Bryant more shots. Play Wenyen Gabriel more. And let's see what comes of that. So that's what I got to say. My name is BDL44. Thank you all for watching. Out.